Shawn Ray here from MuscularDevelopment.com. Moments after the victory, once again in Spain, Dexter the Blade Jackson victorious of the second Arnold Classic champion here in Spain, first time in Barcelona, which now separates him from the masses. Dexter is officially the winningest professional bodybuilder in the history of bodybuilding, and you can add that to go along with the Sandow Trophy in 2008. Dexter, you've got 9 Arnold Classic championships throughout these entire Arnold Classics. There's now 6 on 6 different continents, and you've got 1 in Australia, 2 here in Spain, 5 in Columbus, Ohio, and 1 in Australia. So how South Africa. How sweet is it right now to be standing alone on top of the world?
Well, even though it's 9 Arnold Classics, you know, it always feels like it's the very first one every time you win. You know, so just standing up there with Arnold and being able to talk to him and go through that whole thing that we go through on stage with him, man, it's just always, you know, it's just mind-boggling, you know, just to be in front of such an all-time great and movie star and what have you. You know, I look up to him just like everybody else do. You know what I'm saying? So you never get too big on how many shows you win, no matter how much, you know, how famous you get. You still is always somebody that you look up to. Arnold's that man for me.
He's actually given you this platform to be victorious and to talk to these fans around the world. But it wasn't without a challenge. I mean, Big Ramy was there pushing you very hard, coming off the Mr. Olympia, where you were highly disappointed. 3rd place behind Shawn Ray, and you shut the door on that, and you redeemed yourself here. But how did you feel the pressure from Big Ramy?
To be honest with you, Ramy was amazing, but I felt I was better than I was at Olympia.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So if I beat him at Olympia and I'm better, I should beat him here too. That's my mindset. Yeah. If I was off, he would beat me, and he deserved to beat me. But I felt I was better, so I was better, you know, than I was from the Olympia. And that's always my thing. I always try and come in each show better.
Right.
If I do that, you know, then nothing else matters. You know, the rest is up to the judges.
Well, history shows that you're a bodybuilder that gets better the more you compete. We're headed from here in Barcelona to Kuwait on Thursday, and then to the Czech Republic on Saturday. What did you actually do? I mean, is there something traumatic that takes place after a contest, or do you eat and relax? How do you process it?
Yeah, my thing was, you know, as everybody know, when I fly, I get dry. When most people, when they fly, they hold a lot of water, so they have to get there early. So what my game plan is to stay home as long as possible, stay in my own environment, stay in my own bed, train with Charles, eat my meals on time, do what I have to do at home in my own environment. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have to leave till Thursday when everybody else left on Monday. You know what I'm saying? So I left on Thursday, got here Friday, and competed on Saturday. So that was a game breaker for me, being able to just be able to relax and all that stuff. And as I fly, got dry. When I got here, I was ready to step on stage. I had to drink a lot of water just to slow the process down because I get dry as I fly.
Well, a lot of people noticeably didn't talk about your age. I mean, we talked about the Kevin Levrone factor going into the Olympia and how great he looked for 52.
Right.
No one's talking about how phenomenal you look at 47 and you're 46 because you're beating all these guys. And it's based on your physique. Where does the age factor come in, if at all, with you?
The age factor doesn't come in with me. I'm a different specimen. You know, not just bragging or nothing like that. It's just my parents, my genetics. I've been doing this for 17 years. You know, I've been competing at a high level for 17 years. Right. I've done 80-something shows, and I have no loose skin nowhere. So it's nothing to brag about. It's just I'm blessed from the gods to be able to have this physique, you know. So, you know, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing and keep competing as long as possible, as long as I'm staying in the top 5, what I'm going to retire for.
Yeah, absolutely. You said, look, as long as you're winning, there's nothing else really to go through.
Yeah,
you got a PhD, an MBA in this, bodybuilding. So what is the ultimate? I know you want that Sandow Trophy. Is that still something that you're constantly thinking about as you win these titles?
I need at least one more. You know, I need one more, period. You know, just to win one more, and then we'll go from there. If I can just win one more, you can have it back the next year, that's cool. I'm cool with that too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I still got a bit of taste in my mouth from last time winning and losing the following year. You know, so, you know, I've been able to continue to get better, training with Charles and all this stuff and getting bigger. You don't hear nobody saying, well, Dexter's too small no more.
No, you don't. You don't. So in hindsight, you lost to Shawn Ray. Did you take that because it was Shawn you lost to, or because you weren't able to process the reasons why you were in third place?
Well, I feel I should have been. It should have been on me in the field. Period. Take nothing away from Shawn. Shawn's a great bodybuilder. I take nothing away from him, but pictures don't lie. The jumbotron, we looking up at the jumbotron, and especially where I came in Saturday night, just closed the door. I thought I was just, I thought it was being filmed. But, I'm not a judge. The judge got their own opinion. I respect them. Shawn beat me. I'm cool with that. And just like I said, pick up the pieces. I know it's hard for Shawn to come in, multiple shows in shape. So I wasn't worried about that. I knew I was going to be in shape, so I knew it was going to be hard for me to deal with. Hard for them to deal with me because I get better every show. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be even better, hopefully. Well, not hopefully. I'm going to be better for Kuwait. I got to be better because